Hello my darlings, welcome to my channel. Darina Krit is here, and today you will be able to hear a message from the universe, which will be an advice for you in your current situation. You see the deck of the Star Oracle in front of you. I thank the universe for the opportunity to convey this message to you. I address to the Oracle with this intention. I will take 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Look at the cards and listen to your intuition. Try to choose the card you are drawn to the most. If you like to choose more by turning to crystals, then you can do it now. I will place a crystal for each card. Crystal number 1. Amazonite. This is how it looks. This is the crystal for the first image. This is your crystal for today. Crystal number 2 is Onyx. This is how it looks. This is the crystal for the second image. This is your crystal for today. Crystal number 3 is the tiger's eye, such a beautiful crystal. This is the crystal for the third image. This is your crystal for today. Look at the cards and crystals. Listen to your intuition. You can close your eyes and try to determine which crystal attracts you the most. If you're attracted to more than one crystal, then trust your intuition and listen to 2 or even 3 readings. This way you will be able to hear the most complete advice for you. If you are drawn to only one crystal, then choose only that one. Now I'll turn the cards over and we'll see what's on them, and then I'll make piles for each card. Card number 1, the Seas of MINTAKA. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Card number 2, Earth. Learning how to be human, in the world but not of it. Card number 3, Big Picture Thinking. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Look again closely at these cards. Try to figure out which card you resonate with the best. Did this card match the one you chose when you didn't see the image on it? Look at what cards you have an attraction for and choose them to read. Below, in the description of the video, you will find time codes. To listen to your reading, click on the appropriate link, and you will immediately be taken to your reading. Always trust your intuition. Now, for complete information, I will take the decks of tarot cards and oracles. Now I have Ancestral Path Tarot in my hands. Let's tune in together to receive information for you. Think about your situation now. Our request to the universe about your situation now. Oh, very well. This is information for you. This is a double-sided tarot. I shuffle with the same intention of getting information about your situation now. What's your situation now? How will this issue be resolved for you? I received this message for you. Now I will take one card from the Earth Wisdom Oracle deck. 1, 2, 3. Elki Oracle is a very beautiful deck and very informative. One, 2, 3. And I'll take one more card from the Space of Variations Tarot. These cards have the ability to point in the right direction and give good advice. So I have a bunch of all three options ready. While piles number 2 and 3 will wait in the wings, and I start with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. You have chosen this card and this crystal. This is a message for you. See how the image on the card is in tune with the color of the crystal. Divine light. She who is wild, savage, untamed, wild, mysterious, allies, support. The Two of Cups. The Three of Staves. The Nine of Wands. The Chariot. The Seven of Swords. And the Three of Swords. The Two of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you. I see that you have a problem now. Since we have a common reading, I see that this problem can be played in two ways. First, I want to talk about your inner state now. You live a fairly ordinary life, the way most people live. You calmly do what is required of you, and your life as an individual is no different from the life of most other people. However, this is only an external impression of you. In fact, a very indomitable personality has lived and lives inside you, wanting to prove itself. Look at these cards. They show the problem you currently have. As I've said, this problem can manifest itself for you in two ways. First option. You feel that you have talents that you would like to realize. You have the desire to show the world what kind of person you really are. You want to prove yourself, show your inner self, show that you are capable of so much more. The Chariot indicates your desire to be realized, to make ambitions a reality, to create your own world and to prove to everyone that you were right. However, in order to succeed, you will have to take responsibility to solve emerging problems, and you will also need to fight your own laziness and fears. The Nine of Wands tells us that you're afraid of change. Most likely, you're afraid that you will not be understood or that you will not succeed and you will be judged. Fear of mistakes prevents you from taking advantage of all the potentialities that you have. The Seven of Swords shows that in this way you deceive yourself and you don't even realize what harm you bring to yourself, drawing out your inner self and preventing yourself from being realized. Now look at the Three of Swords. The knight sits in the rain and looks at the shield pierced by swords. Behind the shield of stones, a blue chrysanthemum grows, which he cannot see. The knight is in deep sadness. The chrysanthemum is a cemetery flower. All this suggests that you, not believing in your own strength, afraid to show the world what kind of person you really are, what you are striving for, you are killing yourself. Nevertheless, the blue color of the chrysanthemum speaks of the endurance of the spirit. Now let's look at the second version of the problem. You decided that this cannot continue like this. You don't get proper satisfaction from life, and it's time to change something. You have a desire to realize yourself, to make your desires come true, to prove everyone that you can do much more. You declared it to your entourage. However, not everyone understood and supported you. Events began to unfold rapidly. A conflict broke out and you had to defend yourself and defend your point of view. This is not easy for you. However, you feel your strength and firmly stand your ground. Perhaps someone secretly from you is trying to carry out some actions that may interfere with your plans. Perhaps this person or these people will act out of the best of intentions, not realizing that they are harming you. The Seven of Swords arcana suggests that there is something in this situation that will hurt everyone when the truth comes out. Therefore, it is time for a frank conversation, to calmly discuss everything. Perhaps some grievances and elements of betrayal will be revealed. Of course, it will not be easy to learn all this, but it must be done in order to come to a normal life. Either way, there will be movement in your life. Your life will no longer be the same as it was before. You will say goodbye to the past, and the doors to new chances, opportunities, and prospects will open before you. Right now, information has come to me that for some of you, the third option for the development of events may also be lost. The Chariot Arcana always has a connection with movement and with transport. It is possible that we are talking about some kind of trouble along the road. These may be unrealized plans on some kind of trip. For example, you will go on a business trip, but the results of the business trip will be disappointing. Or if this trip is related to vacation or any other plans of a personal nature, then everything will not go as you would like. It can be an accident which will also bring trouble. However, do not be upset. These are just temporary difficulties. Look next to the Three of Swords is the Allies card, which says that in any difficult situation you have support. And this support is very reliable. Even if right now it seems to you that you are alone and no one supports you, then get yourself a talisman. Earth Wisdom Oracle advises you to find St. John's Wort and Sunstone. St. John's Wort relieves depression, alleviates shock and trauma, and improves mood. Sunstone contains the cleansing, healing power of the sun, and shares it with those who ask. In the role of talisman can be any other object. When we think of an object as a living being, we endow it with a virtual soul. Communicate with the talisman as with your ally, and you will feel his support, and subsequently you will see real help. When we don't feel good, our inner light dims easily. The card advises you to get the attention you need. Get the attention you need, whether medical, psychological, or spiritual, while supplementing with big doses of bright, divine light. The Two of Pentacles says that you strive to find and maintain balance between all areas of your life. You know how to adapt to the current reality, which allows you to solve a variety of problems that arise along the way to the goal. However, you should learn to prioritize, abandon things that are secondary, and focus on the main thing. The Two of Pentacles speaks of the need to make difficult but overdue decisions, without which it becomes impossible to move on. Queen of Cups advises you to listen to your inner voice in order to understand what is really happening. This will allow you to avoid significant mistakes when communicating with people around you. She says that you need to treat people with great sympathy and compassion, because you have all the opportunities for this. For business people, the Queen of Cups arcana may advise you not to get involved in risky financial transactions, but rather devote yourself to charity. Now let's look at the next cards. The Two of Cups speaks of the arrival of a loved one in your life, or reconciliation in an existing union. Most often it is about personal relationships, but for some of you it may also be about business partnerships. You see in the image how the husband and wife make a solemn promise of love and renewal of vows. The passion in Arthur's eyes hypnotizes Guinevere, irresistibly attracting her to him. The card symbolizes love, marriage, renewed friendship, mutual affection, or passion. The bonds of kinship grow stronger, sympathy, understanding, and sympathy appear, which can be karmic. Arcane speaks of settling the crisis. Next to the Two of Cups, we see the Three of Staves. The royal couple disembark from a skillfully constructed boat, having returned after a brief absence from the palace. The slave follows them, carrying an onyx box. Merneptah firmly holds the shepherd's staff, announcing his return to duty as the appointed heir of Ramses II. All this speaks of the implementation of plans in life. A solid foundation has been created for the further implementation of any project. For some, it will concern personal life, and for someone, professional activity. In any case, these arcana symbolize harmony, abundance, and prosperity. When it comes to personal matters, then you will find complete understanding and support. In professional activities, you can talk about good teamwork, about specific professional assistance that will be provided to you, and about the implementation of your plans. Dear ones, I think that the message of the universe was very useful and relevant for you now. There are difficult situations in life. I'm glad you have support. You will cope with the situation that has arisen, and everything will be resolved in the best way for you. I wish you well-being, love, and understanding with people close to you, as well as the realization of your plans and desires. I thank the universe for the message for you. I now turn to reading for those who have chosen the second card. You have chosen this card and this crystal. This is a message for you. Look, as in the previous version, the color of the crystal is very consonant with the color of the image on the card. All this is not accidental. Certain crystals are attracted to certain cards. Clarity. Earth Wisdom Oracle speaks of the need for clarity of thought. Okay. She who forgives. Elixir. Remorse, guilt, forgiveness. Very interesting. Oh, child of God. The Ten of Staves. The Five of Cups. Queen of Swords. The High Priestess. The Seven of Wands. King of Swords. Look how interesting. Queen of Swords and King of Swords have arrived. These are two very strong personalities. Okay. The Six of Swords. and Knight of Cups. My dears, I see the heaviness on your soul and disappointment in a person close to you. You think that you were treated dishonestly, that you were betrayed, and this hurts your soul very much. When we are very upset about something, but we cannot adequately respond to the situation, the Earth Wisdom Oracle tells you to clear your mind of wounds and prejudices before making any decisions. To do this, you can write down the following affirmations for yourself and repeat them periodically. My mind is clear. Wounds, prejudices, and biases do not influence my responses or my thoughts. I'm able to perceive the world around me clearly. You can also make your own peppermint tea. Speak these affirmations while holding a cup of tea in your hands, and then drink this drink. Peppermint clears the mind, promotes communication between people, and improves perception. The elixir card says that the magical liquid of the elixir will be able to alleviate your suffering. But first, you must figure out what caused this suffering. Elixir appears because you seem to be seeking solace from hurts inflicted by others. You must ask yourself if those wounds were self-inflicted. Did you stay too long when you knew you should go? Did you not return when you had messages that you needed? There are so many ways we can harm ourselves, but the worst of all is guilt. We heap blame upon ourselves when we can't undo what's been done. Remorse for things said or unsaid, all of this must be dealt with when we seek healing. The message of this card is you can be healed. But first, you must forgive yourself. The Ten of Staves talks about how hard it is for you right now. Perhaps you think that a loved one has betrayed you. You are very upset and do not see the real picture of the current situation. Most likely, your fears are unjustified. Everything is not as it seems to you. And in order to understand this situation, you need to calm down and assess the situation soberly. These two cards have very strong energy. Queen of Swords encourages you to evaluate the situation in terms of logic and a clear mind. And the High Priestess calls to connect intuition. That is, you are now overwhelmed with emotions, and these emotions are of a negative nature. These arcana encourage you to let go of emotions, because they prevent you from assessing the situation soberly and making the right decision. Being in the power of emotions, you can say too much to people close to you. Make the wrong decision. You need to look deep into the problem. In the image of the Seven of Wands, you see a warrior. He won the battle. However, he is in deep thought. Sometimes victory doesn't bring proper joy, because others suffer from it. Arcane says that a wise person learns from both his successes and his mistakes. Look at King of Swords. His face speaks of wisdom and fortitude. This person, before acting, he thinks and plans. He has learned to control his emotions. In this situation, you also need to learn how to manage your emotions, so as not to regret later on the decisions you made. This card shows that you have the power to take control of your own life. You have wisdom and knowledge that will allow you to understand your situation. And in order to make the right decision, it is necessary to take control of emotions, thoughts, and feelings. Imagine the reality you would like for yourself, a reality in which you will be happy. If you think that someone betrayed you, first of all, understand the reasons for what happened and whether it actually happened. You can find the truth. The Seven of Wands epitomizes the process of moving from stormy seas to calm waters. You have to go through the process of overcoming difficulties and spiritual healing. As a result, you will experience relief. You will have a feeling of confidence in your abilities and tomorrow. You will find answers to questions and your problems will be solved almost painlessly. And there will be no more such a large amount of negativity. You will return to a normal lifestyle with your joys and daily activities. This arcana can also speak of some kind of trip, and then it will be trips with very good results. It can be a joint trip with a loved one that will bring you joy. Or it can be a business trip that led to a lucrative contract. All your troubles will end. Look at this young man with flowers in his hands. This is a sign of favorable changes in your life. If you were in a quarrel, then reconciliation awaits you. This person, it doesn't matter if it's a woman or a man, for each of you it will be your own person, loves, appreciates you, and cherishes you. This can apply to both personal and business relationships. Very good news awaits you. If we are talking about business life, then you will have profitable offers that you have been waiting for a long time. Do not miss them. Such offers do not happen often. So, my dear twos, I see that you are now very worried and in a frustrated state. However, from a message to you, I see that things are actually not as bad as you think. Let go of your emotions and try to calmly deal with the situation. Apply your mind, logic, and intuition, and you will be able to make the right decision. As a result, a joyful and happy future awaits you. Relationships with loved ones will improve, and there will be good offers in business. I wish you success and prosperity. Hello, pile number 3. You have chosen this card and this crystal, and this message is for you. You can see how the stripes of the color estimate on the image are going on, and your crystal is also changing colors. Strength. Wow, this card symbol is tiger's eye. This is the crystal you have chosen. Super. She who surrenders, Estefania, chains, bondage, release. Repayment of external influence. Okay. Queen of Swords. Queen of Staves. 2 queens came. Very interesting. The Tower. The 3 of Wands. The Empress. And the Devil. Oh, the 9 of Cups. And the King of Pentacles. I see, my dear threes, that at the moment you are living in the past and do not want to let it go. The girl in the image is rereading an old letter that is causing her agony. Iron shackles hold her in place. These chains you created for yourself. Some losses in the past are very burdensome for you, and you choke yourself with grief. Your task is to carefully review things from the past. If they hurt you, you must let them go. Leave the past behind where it belongs. Breaking this chain of suffering will not be easy, but you are given a chance to start life anew. Don't let suffering distract you from your amazing life. You are a person who can create. You can do a lot and achieve a lot. Wake up your energy. For this, you need strength. The symbols of the card that came to you from Earth Wisdom Oracle are Juniper and Tiger's Eye. Juniper eliminates self-destructive tendencies, promotes prosperity, and provides protection. Tiger's Eye promotes grounding, strength, and protection. In order to gain strength, you first need to master yourself. Eliminate self-destructive tendencies from your life. Leave the past in the past and take care of your own prosperity. You can make yourself a talisman from Tiger's Eye and carry it with you. You see in the image a girl who blows out the fire of a candle. In this case, this indicates that the fire of past events is burning inside you, and you need to put it out. You can do this ritual, retire in a room so that no one bothers you, light a candle and say whatever upsets you. Then blow out the candle with the words, "As the fire goes out, so the past leaves my life, remaining only in my memory and not bothering me anymore." Once you have established your inner and outer strength, you can start living a new, fulfilling, and interesting life. The tower signals new circumstances and changes that require internal transformation from you. This is the signal that the past must go. There is no need to go back to it. New horizons are open before you. The Three of Wands encourages you not to stand still and not think about what happened before, but to look ahead and move towards the realization of your desires. Next to the Three of Wands, you see the Empress. And where is she looking? She is looking into the future. She doesn't care what happened before. She invites you to compare what awaits you in the future with what you have now. You see the skull behind the Empress. It is a symbol of the past that has died. It cannot be revived, and there is no point in worrying about it. Thank the universe for the good things you had in the past and let it go. A happy future awaits you. When you can let go of the past, you will get rid of your dependence on it. You see that the devil has turned his back on you. You have become uninteresting to him. Pay attention to the lotus that has grown out of the mud. Now you have a chance for liberation. However, you may not notice it if you don't let go of the past. Do not miss your chance. Take advantage of the opportunity given to you. There is a favorable period for you to resolve any issues, especially for personal growth and solving financial problems. Actively make plans and take on promising business. You will definitely succeed. You recently went through a difficult time, and the memories of it are still alive with you. But fate turned to face you, and now sadness, pain, and grief are in the past, and all the best lies ahead. Now for you is the most favorable period for new beginnings, or the completion of long-started cases that didn't want to move forward. Now, whatever you do, everything will work out for the best. You will earn recognition and authority, and gratitude will be material abundance and respect from authoritative people. You will achieve a lot and, of course, financial well-being. Most likely, you will receive help and support from a respected and wealthy person. Such a person is symbolized by the King of Pentacles. It can be a businessman, banker, entrepreneur, or just a good administrator or organizer. This person will never just throw money around, but he can help financially, act as a sponsor, philanthropist. Perhaps you will conclude some kind of lucrative contract that contributes to your success. And now I want to draw your attention to the two queens. Queen of Swords, the image depicts the goddess of creation Izanami. She smiles happily because she is proud of her creation. Together with the god Izanagi, she created the Japanese islands. This speaks of your great creative possibilities. You can implement whatever you want. It doesn't matter what you want to implement. When you start to create something, you are inspired by the process itself. You will become a bright, energetic, and self-confident person with a strong character. Queen of Staves has a sense of pride, independence, and intelligence. These are the qualities that are usually inherent in leaders and businessmen. This is the person you will become in the future. Success and prosperity await you. My dear threes, I wish you to free yourself from the chains of the past, because life is beautiful and amazing. As you can see, you can achieve a lot. You have a very bright personality, and I wish you success. Our meeting ends for today. I'm very happy to spend this time with you. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss our daily readings. I will always be glad to see you and will always respond to your comments. All the best to you. See you again. Bye-bye.